It's the venue that's had plenty of success, come through it since the mid-2010s, as well as a few Lombardi trophies. It's GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Justin Tucker has this all teed up. And we're off from Arrowhead. Short kick here, fielded at the 17. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. They connect on the deep shot. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs take a 6-0 lead right away. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. Reed now to kick this one away. This one's going to be a return from deep in the end zone. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. Brought to a halt by Brian Cook. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Lamar now from the gun. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw, but it's incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. They've got a man in motion. Jackson now on 3rd. He's got Andrews. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Offense up to the line fast. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Escapes the pocket. He's on the move. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Offense in the hurry up here. From the gun, a run for Henry. Ooh, sharp running here. He's past the 30. And he has it down to the 26-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down. Running once more with Henry. And he's down into the red zone. This run gets to the 18. Pickup of 8 on the run. And that sets up 2nd and 2. Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. Buys time, rolling right. Now here he goes. And he'll go down down here at the 16. Working quickly here. Now Jackson on third down. That's caught for the first. And this is down all the way to the 3. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Henry. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. He even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Once more, here's Henry. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Ravens tie it up late in the first. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Tucker able to tack on the extra point. And the Ravens literally won up that opening touchdown drive, huh? As they take a 7-6 lead here. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Starting from the 5. Returns looking good so far. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. First and 10 now from the 30. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They're looking at second and pretty short. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now it's third and short.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. To the air, Mahomes. He has the first over the middle. And he'll be touchdown after a big play. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's good for our Kansas City Chiefs. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Throwing again, Mahomes. That's complete. Here's Brown. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And with third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. Offense up to the line fast. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. They're down to their final one in this half. He brings the offense up now for a first and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. That's complete, Isaiah Pacheco. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for the back that time. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal. From the gun, it's Mahomes. On the move, headed right. And he pushes it all the way to the goal line, but goes out at the 1.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
So now, here's 3rd and goal. Pacheco. And he could not get there. They stop him right at the line. Working quickly here.
No gain on the play. Brings up 4th and goal.
They'll run it with Pacheco. And he's in. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs take a 2nd quarter lead. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown.
The Chiefs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll try to run it in. And he reaches the end zone, so they'll be up to a 7-point lead. So they stick with the hot hand partner, and he ends up adding 2 more on top of that touchdown.
I'd say 8 points is a pretty solid try's work for him.
Right.
And as long as he's producing, seeing the gaps, getting the pads down, getting those tough yards, feed that man the ball, he won't be denied.
They're on the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, Jackson. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. 1 play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. 1st down, here's Lamar. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st, it's 2nd down. We give to Henry on the inside handoff. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Hit made by Josh Uche. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Shotgun snap to Jackson. He's on the move. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. Give him 32 on that play. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Here's Henry running left. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Another run for Henry. And he got what he could there, only to the 14. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Here he is on 3rd and long. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. This one intended for the running back. be stuck with a 4th and long. Tucker's kick is up and good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
You always feel like you leave a few points on the field when you kick it from here. But they don't wind up empty-handed on the track. And the kicker, he gets to pad his stats a little bit with a high percentage make.
McCole Hardman now on the return. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Now it's Mahomes. Kelsey makes the catch. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute it.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Diving, it looks close. They say he caught it. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try to field goal right now. To the line we go. They're set. 1st and 10. Looking to throw Mahomes. Forced out to his right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And he found some running room for a nice gain. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. This is Henry on 2nd. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. Hit made by Josh Uche. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Now Jackson has him on the quick hitter. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Throwing now on 1st down, it's Jackson. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too. They'll come up 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Jackson. He'll get this to Henry. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Henry has the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Tucker adds the PAT. And the Ravens make it 17-all. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes now. That one's cut along the left sideline. How about a big hitter? 34 yards there and a new set of downs. So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's 1st down. Has a man. It's Brown. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And he gets him around 6 there. Brandon Stevens in on the tackle. Offense up to the line fast. Quick throw completed by Mahomes. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15. Give him 8 yards on the play. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
All right, set now. 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Chased out to his right. He tucks it and takes off. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
Throwing is Mahomes. He brings it in. Touchdown, Kansas City. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. Aguilar, the receiver, in motion right. And he's going to end up out of bounds, which will end our third. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Henry running to the left. Broke through the tackle. Trying to find some positive yardage. He's across the 45. And he's finally hauled down at the 43. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Aguilar, the receiver, in motion right. Cuts it to the right sideline. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens come through to tie it in the 4th. And he comes through on the kick to give him the lead here in the fourth quarter.
The score, Ravens 24, Chiefs 23.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Hardman with a return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Back to throw, Mahomes. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Here's Mahomes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. To the air, Mahomes. Taking a deep shot here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. They'll go. It's Mahomes. He's trying another one deep. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Any tackle for loss hurts, Kate, but they hurt that much more from a defensive back. Those guys typically are better in coverage, and you got to find a way to make a miss in the backfield.
They give right side to Henry, and he's brought down for a loss.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
He's back to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
And it falls incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Hey, drops happen. It's a part of the game. But unfortunately, that's an opportunity he and his offense can't get back. 6 points that literally went right off his hands.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Slot man motioned over. Mahomes on 1st and 10. Finds his man. It's Worthy. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
First and 10 from the 41. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Throw reeled in by Hopkins. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
First down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Pacheco gets it from the gun. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
A counter give here to Pacheco. And they crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yep, Brock, I think he safely got that first down before the hit. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. In quite the time crunch here, Brock, but still 2 timeouts to burn. It's first down. It's Pacheco again. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
That was the perfect play call for that particular situation. Gave him enough to pick up a first with some room to spare.
Now a timeout's called. It's not their last one, though, so they can try another play before setting up for that field goal. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. Now a timeout with only 3 seconds left with, you'd all assume, right, a game-winning try on its way.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
That one is good! And they've taken back the lead. Well, no louder place in Missouri or Kansas right now as the Chiefs get the win in Arrowhead. And it took everybody at the end. First to set up that field goal, and then for him to go out and win it with that accurate kick. It wasn't a dominating win by any means, partner, but a great show of resiliency to fight back and steal it away.